down the track. And she's picked the gap this time. Belligerence from Gohar Sultana. Just when you needed her to accelerate, she's done so. She prefers that area, that corner on the onside, and smashes this one. 31 of 26 now, putting enough pressure on the off spinner. Wanted to paddle scoop it, then wanted to go the other way, didn't get the connection right. After 14 overs, Mohammedan Sporting Club 91 for 3. Sultana and with the ball 51 of 45, with Gohar Sultana having contributed 31. Shushmita Paul and Dviti Paul batted well for that third wicket stand. That was 35 of 24. Then Deepa Das over. With me in the comm box is Venu. Welcome back.
Thank you, Babashish.
Trying to just defend it off the back foot.
Saika bowls when it matters most. On the money every single time, not giving the batters much room. A single taken though, hit straight to the fielder. That has been the surprise of the tournament. The balls have been hit straight to the fielders and singles have come very easily. Also good to see Diti Paul playing second fiddle and Gohar Sultana doing the more aggressive thing. Good partnership.
Goes across the line. Very lucky that it wasn't a delivery that was on the stumps. Had it been, that's that for Gohar, at least in this innings. Because it was outside the off stump, that's a safe shot. Wanted to paddle this time, paddles it, not with a lot of timing or power. But it's a cheeky little shot that'll earn her at least a couple of runs.
Has been trying this since a few overs, Gohar. The innovator of between the two batters. And she has to be careful because Saika is a very canny bowler. And she'll keep it on these stumps.
Saika Ishaq just losing a run-up. Now York's Gohar to finish her second over. Excellent over from Saika once again. 94 for 3 after 15 overs. Where Argentina, with all the belief that Messi have got in that team, they reached the finals. And then last night, France defeating Morocco to seal a place in the big finale. France has now the opportunity to become the first country to win back-to-back World Cups since Brazil in 1962. Venu, do you have a favorite yet?
Messi, it's been for me all the time. He gives such pleasure. Has been Maradona all over again.
Last over of Rajanya Vaiti. And it's been hit straight to the fielder. Yes, you're right. And I was just watching an interview where a reporter, while talking to Messi, just spoke about, irrespective of what happens, your legacy. At the end of that interview, inside half of the bat, Rajanya, they've still stolen a run. That is excellent running between these two.
Very ordinary fielding. You can't allow these to be runs. Nobody was looking to stop this run except the keeper. And it was a bit too late by the time she got her throw in.
Yeah, there's nobody inside the circle on the onside.
Messi has made the game so attractive to watch. The reason why anybody would watch a game of football.
Aerial, long on fielder. Underneath that one, quite nonchalantly. That is one of the best catches I've seen in the tournament. Not because it was difficult, because how easy Namita Mandal made, Run a ball 33 for Gohar Sultana. This will tell you or not. New batter in is the left-hander. Preeti Mondal, 52 runs so far. And teased Gohar into playing another aerial shot. Was a catch I'll remember for a long was hit straight to the fielder. And Preeti Mondal just trying to get off the mark, almost gave it away.
Hit straight to the fielder, and the
Start of the 17th over, Saika Ishaq will bowl this one and the 19th. They've sent in the left-hander intentionally because Saika Ishaq is in the middle of that spell.
She's bowling a wide line and a full length. Not easy to pick her and hit her for boundaries from there.
Now, irrespective of how this over goes or the next one, Dutee Paul should try and stay and be on strike, perhaps at the start of the 19th and the 20th over, and use all the time that she spent out there in the middle to then find at least a couple of boundaries. That's what Preeti Mandal does, and she goes to the left of the mid-off fielder. Smart batting in partnership. New batter, but because she's the left-hander, she takes the match upon 100 up and more for Mohammedan Sporting Club.
Moved in and then created space for herself to hit the ball in the right area. Dutee Paul.
But it was good from Dutee Paul to give the chance to Preeti Mandal in this over. Because had he gone for that shot and gotten out, they would have been in a lot of bother. Now, Preeti will sweep, but not in the gap. Strike has been rotated. They've still got 7 of this over, which is good considering it is Saika Ishaq's third over and she hardly goes for runs. Now for the last ball, Dutee Paul should look to just rotate. Finds the boundary. 11 of that over. Start of the 18th over, Preeti Mandal has come out with a lot of intent, and it will be Jhumpa Roy who's been given the 18th over. So it should be Jhumpa Roy bowling the 20th as well, followed by the 19th over by Saika Ishaq. There's change in the field. Deep mid-wicket has been brought inside the circle. No, it won't be. Jhumpa Roy wants that deep mid-wicket. Back on the boundary. Short fine leg. Now in position. Long on and deep mid-wicket. There's nobody at deep backward square leg though. Preeti goes straight. There's a fielder there. Ipshita takes it cleanly too. Kalighat's catching in the last half an hour or so has been cool, as cool as you can see. Another wicket falls.
Full ball on the stumps, hit in the air. Wasn't as straightforward as it looked for a well-made 7.
Yes, you're right, because this was always on the cards. They still have another power hitter in the lineup. So there is no way she was going to hang around, but that is a really good catch. Left-hander replaces left-hander. Power hitter replaces a power hitter. Priya Pandey. 3 sixes so far in the tournament. Strike rate of 137. Prefers straight to that fielder. This time they'll run for that. It's a poor throw. Should have been on the stumps. Is that Sansita Biswas? I think so.
Ball hit straight to the fielder. Good running though. Yes, was a very poor throw. The single comes easily in the end.
Duty Paul gets a strike for the first time in this over and jumps out of the crease. That is in the gap. And now has just beaten Namita. But all they get is just one.
Ball hit straight to the fielder. Could have been the ball spinning, but the fielder does well to recover and restrict the scoring.
The circle, but won't be able to stop the run. 100. In the innings. 13 balls, even if they can get 20 more, that takes them to that 130 mark, which I believe is definitely par. Didn't get a 4th day on the same surface, so it's bound to happen at some point of time. 110 for 5 after 18 overs.
Duty Paul holding the innings together after the early loss of Ankita Burman, and Gauhar Sultana doing well in the middle. And Priya Pandey has looked fluent from the first ball that she has played. In these 2 overs.
Matchup in favor of Priya Pandey. Last over of Saika Ishak. Flattish. It's been pulled away, but all along the carpet. Saika Ishak would be more than happy to give away 6 singles. But no boundaries.
Clever bowling by Saika, knowing that Priya Pandey has long levers and hits the sixes. Firing the ball in, short of a length, and just giving a single to Priya Pandey. Battle between 2 top-class operators.
I think against Duty Paul, though, in fact, Saika Ishak will try and be a touch fuller. Not a lot, not trying, just fuller than the hard length. There. And makes it difficult for the technique of Duty Paul to place that delivery. And also because Duty Paul doesn't play any kind of reverse shots, that length is safe. This was a risky length, but because the fielder is back on the boundary, it's just a run.
Another feature of Saika Ishaq is she keeps bowling so quickly and goes through the over so quickly, like Ajay Jadeja, that the batter gets very little time to think.
Like Ravindra Jadeja, you meant? It plonks well inside the 30-yard mark. Having said that, Ajay Jadeja did bowl, right? Remember him being a part-timer. Never was a full-time option, but I think he did bowl. Down the track. That player so very aware about the situation, where the non-striker was, where the stumps were. Once she picked the ball, her first intention was to bring it back, and she did so. And she takes a lot of pride in her fielding. Last ball of the 19th. Excellent last over from Saika Ishaq in her spell. None for 22. She finishes with 113 for 6 after 19 overs. Will be Jhumpa Roy. Shreya hasn't scored a boundary so far, but got did good. But that's all there was. Ball is what now? 9 away from a half century. You don't often see a batter coming out to open the innings, having only scored 41 at the start of the 19th over. But if that is the case, then she'll be hoping she can get 9 more.
Carrying her bat through the innings, but doing a wonderful job, Dhuti Paul. She's held the
down the track. She's shipped that in the gap. Doesn't have all the energy in the world to come back, sprint back for the second run, which is why Shreya will get a second opportunity to find her first boundary of the tournament.
and possibly a 6.
Over the offside, not over. Goes of the hands of Payal Vakharia. Couple of runs.
A good lunging effort, but the ball eluding the fielder, falling just outside the reach of the fielder. The fielder got hands both.
Once again, there is no timing. This time, Saika Ishaq drops it. She's a much, much better fielder than that. Any other fielder wouldn't have really tracked it that better. Now they've got the extra run of the overthrow as well. When we were just waiting for the replay to come, An overthrow came in and they've got 3 of that ball. Look how disappointed Saika Ishaki is because of the drop and also the extra run that has been given away. Right, 2 balls to go. Dutipal needs 8. So this ought to be a boundary for her to stay in the hunt for that half century. No, it's gone nowhere. Change of pace. It'll beat the short third fielder. It's an excellent effort from Payal Vakaria, but Dutipal has found the boundary, albeit of an outside half of the bat.
The ball taking an edge. Payal Vakaria for the second time putting up a wonderful effort, not getting the results, but great to see the quality of effort.
Now batting on 46 of 50 balls. Last ball of the innings. Dutipal comes down the track, misses it, will get stumped. Jhumpa Roy picks up the second wicket, but it's a very good last over with the bat for Mohammedan Sporting Club. They get 11 from that 28th over, move on to 124 for 7. Remember, Kalighat's batting is already under pressure.